An antitrust lawsuit that could force Apple to change the way it does business. Yesterday, the Justice Department accused the tech giant of creating a monopoly in the smartphone market at the expense of consumers. Jolene Kent is in Los Angeles with more on what this could mean for both iPhone and Android users. Good morning, Jolene.
Michelle, good morning. More than half of Americans use an iPhone, helping to make Apple the second most valuable company in the world. And the Department of Justice has now joined 16 states and Washington, D.C. in a lawsuit that claims the company has been abusing its power and that consumers are paying a higher price.
The Department of Justice is taking on Apple. In an 88-page lawsuit, the DOJ says that instead of responding to competitive threats by offering lower smartphone prices, Apple has extracted higher fees from app developers, thwarted innovation, and offered a degraded user experience. The focus, how the DOJ says Apple intentionally boxes out rivals. One example, text messaging with non-iPhone users.
The conversation is not encrypted. Videos are pixelated and grainy. iPhone users perceive rival smartphones as being lower quality because the experience of messaging friends and family who do not own iPhones is worse.
It's something app creator Eric Majakowski told CBS News back in December was unfair and costly to consumers.
Do you feel like Apple has a monopoly on messaging and has created this problem?
I think in the US, they kind of do, right? More than 50% of people in the US use an iPhone. And the number one app on iPhone is Messages. And it, by default, excludes Android users from group chats.
Apple says this sweeping lawsuit is wrong on the facts and, if successful, would set a dangerous precedent, empowering government to take a heavy hand in designing people's technology. Experts warn this antitrust case is expected to go on for years.
If the government is successful here, we could end up in a world where the iPhone is a much more open device that plays better with the rest of the tech industry.
And would that mean that prices would potentially go down?
Depending on what changes, we could see the price of apps come down. The prices of smartwatches could come down.
Our request to interview an Apple executive was declined, but meantime, Apple is defending its approach to the iMessage app and other software. The company says it's trying to keep its devices more secure and up to their quality standards. Now, this landmark lawsuit is part of a broader trend of the DOJ and the FTC suing Google and Meta, which is the parent company of Facebook, as well as Amazon for violating antitrust law over the last few months. There has been a lot of action on this front, Tony.
Yeah, Merrick Garland, very busy. Jolene Kent, you're busy as well. Thank you very much.